So in that first video, you guys watched a Jefferson County Public Schools video about the backpack, which we have now been doing for about 3 years. This will be the third year, I believe, that we've done it. So in that, they talked about the success skills, which you're going to see on this screen as well and during this video. So when the kids are going through their work and teachers are doing their planning, one of the things that we are constantly thinking about is this project backpack worthy? And if so, how can we kind of push them into deeper learning and really push it to be more than just them completing an assignment and then turning it in? We really want to make a difference. And that's kind of where the backpack comes into play. So one of the things I created last year was this reflection sheet. I wanted the kids to really understand each success skill and things that can go in there. And I wanted them to see that their backpack didn't have to be full of, their digital backpack didn't have to be full of these large scale, time consuming projects, and that they can actually be filled with, a worksheet or a series of smaller assignments that show growth. So one of the things I would have them do is reflect each week on something that they did during class that was backpack worthy. And I told them it did not have to just be in my class. It could be in any class. So I'm going to kind of talk you guys through the worksheet. I'm going to tell you some of the things I saw. And then in the next video, you guys will actually see a student. She did I think it was about a 2-minute video talking through how she hit each of these skills on a smaller scale than with some big elaborate project. So the first skill that I put on here is prepared and resilient learner. So that's this one right here. And these are all of the things that could fit, all the items that could fit under that skill. So we have demonstrates knowledge of weekly learning targets, applies content knowledge to real-world contexts and across disciplines, reflects on successes and challenges, and makes appropriate adjustments in order to meet academic, personal, and professional goals, employs organizational and project management skills to achieve academic, personal, and professional growth, and then sets personal goals for transition readiness, explores post-secondary options, and takes actionable steps towards realizing both. So those are all of the things that can show that a student is a prepared and resilient learner. So what they would then do on this side is they would share what they did in school or even outside of school. It didn't have to be in school that would fit in this category. So what I did is I went ahead, because I want to keep this video short, is I have included a blank copy of this for you guys in the presentation for you guys to kind of look over. So you can see how this is used. The thing that was really cool about this is, every teacher in the district uses the backpack. We are all required to help kids fill their backpack with, it's like a portfolio. So what was really cool about this is it changed the way the kids saw the backpack. And instead of it being this daunting task, it turned into a situation where they realized that as a learner, it's more than just completing a worksheet or doing this that the teacher says. It's really about their growth and what kind of learner they are. And so instead of all of the kids, let's say I gave them a project, a lot of teachers and students were then required to put that said project in their backpack. Whereas instead of that, I didn't want to force anyone to put something in their backpack, even if they worked really hard on it. I wanted it to be their choice, which is where the personalization came in. So during my class, instead of me requiring them put something specific in their backpack, they were then able to go through their reflections, because they did this every week, and say, okay, I think I want to put this in there because this shows what kind of a learner I am. And it gave them a lot more choice in how their backpack was. Now, the backpack is only defended in 5th, 8th, and 12th grade, and I taught 6th grade. So those kids may not ever use anything from 6th grade in their backpack, but it also kind of showed them that they have a choice and they have the voice to say, I want this, I don't want this, right? And it makes it more engaging for them to have that voice and to have that choice in how they show what kind of learner they are. So again, I made a copy of this for you guys to kind of look over, so you guys can see how it's like specifically how each success skill is in there. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. And then the next video will be an example for you all.